Hey guys, Adam from Luxhack. Top 8 at a regional in Louisville, Kentucky this weekend. I got 6th place and I won this bad boy. I think it's my favorite map I've ever won. It's pretty nice looking. I played Mermail. It was really fun. I went 7-1-1. I got a tie with my buddy Antonio playing Burning Abyss. And then I lost against my buddy Chris, who was playing Shadalls. I only lost to him though because game 3 I opened up double mirror, double lance, triple MST, and he sank him into a moral attack at my end phase, and just kept beating me down with a moral attack before I saw a guy, so it was just unfortunate, but I mean, I guess it happens, that's fine. But into the deck profile, I played water. I played one Megalo, more than one's cloggy, so I don't like it, more than one. I played one lead, obviously one lead. You have to be careful with lead though, because if you hit a Shadal or a Burning Abyss, they'll get their effects, so you only want to do this really against, like, in late game, to hit, like, soul charges and, like, tour guides. And then I play 3 Teus. It's really good against Shadalls, because, like, you summon out defense, has 2400 booty, and they can't winda over it. They have to go into Construct, and if they go into Construct, it's a lot easier to deal with for this deck. This card's just really good. You only discard 1 water, that's why I like it at 3 of. Then I play 3 land. People play 2. I like 3 a lot more because, like, if I draw into it, like some people don't like drawing into it, I can just attack into a monster. Like it suicides with the Neb, which is really cool. So, like, against the Tellarknights, they go turn 1, summon the Neb, search Altair, set 2 pass. I just go, okay, well, summon land, suicide. They can either waste a deep prison on it or not. I'm okay with them not, or with it doesn't matter either way because then their Altair's dead if they deep prison it. And then they can't Nova the effective land because the Neb's off the field. And then I can summon out a lead, hit them for 27 direct, which then they can deprison, but I mean, whatever. Whatever. Then I set my warning on my breakthrough skill, and then I negate the Altair, so it's really good at 3. I like it at 3. Then I play 3 Pike. Obviously, you discard and add an Undyne, so. And then I play my optimal discard cards. And a gun, a title, a dragoons, 2 marksmen, 2 heavy infantry. I play these are all obvious because they're all at 1, or else I play more of them. And then these ones. I play 3 MST, so I don't think more than 2 marksmen is necessary. I play 2 heavy infantry, which is awkward according to some people. I like playing 2 because if I see 1 in my hand and I have an Undyne, I'd like to be able to Undyne a heavy infantry from the deck. And this card is really good in general, though. Like, if I suicide a land, I can summon out a Pike, discard a heavy, pop a card, and then add an Undyne, and then Pike 16 direct if, like, their monster is more than 2700, or if I've already exhausted my lead play. So, like, it's not terrible opening this or seeing it. I just want to be able to heavy from the deck with Undyne, so that's why I play 2 of that. Oh, drop the card? Okay. And then I play triple Undyne, and then double controller. I play Dead Goose Dremel in the extra deck, so shuffling these in is not a problem. I like triple Undyne. I want to be able to see it all the time. It really helps if I always choose to go first, but if I do go second because of a dice roll or it's game 2 or 3, having 3 of this really helps a lot. And then, like, it helps give you such more advantage, like so much more advantage for the Undyne, because you can either, like, you can send an Atlantean to pop cards, or you can send Dragoons to add a card, or you set up your title play. Like, setting up a title play and then you're adding controller makes Leo, like, almost a guarantee for the game, and Leo just wins you games, so that's why I like that. Then I main deck 3 Maxi. I wanted to see a turn 1, game 1, so I felt like main decking 3 was necessary. Against Burning Abyss, they go tour guide, you just maxi them right then and there. You are probably going to draw 2 unless they stop, and then in which case they have a tour guide on field with a Scarm and defense. And then you just don't care, because you can just OTK through that really easily with Mermail. So, all to do is a lot of damage. So, and, like, even if you don't OTK, you've gotten enough damage through that, like, they can't leave a Dante in attack position. Well, they can't anyway, but, like, they can only summon Dantes in defense, and then you can just still deal with that probably pretty easily. Against Shadalls, this card's terrible. And then against the Tellarknights, it's the same thing. They go Altair, and into target a Neb, you're just like, oh, maxi you. And then they, especially some of the Neb, they get their ad, you get a draw, and then they exceed. You're still even, but, like, you're keeping them from plussing, which is important. Onto the spells, I play 2 Soul Charge. I don't like 3 because if I open it, sometimes I don't have enough monsters to actually make use of it. It's only really good late game, I feel like. And if I do open it, I'm always holding it until like at least turn 5 or 6 before I even activate it. So, and by turn 5 or 6, I've gotten through in my deck enough. I most likely should at least one of them. So, and so I only like this for the late game. I don't like it in the beginning because Mermail isn't like a really combo-oriented deck that you need a Soul Charge to make a good field. You can just make a good field in general. Double Lance, it's really good right now. Like you can lance the guy that they target with Astral Force, making Astral Force fizzle. Whenever they go to Wing Blast you, like you're Wing Blast your Leo main phase 2, you can just lance it, protect it, keep it safe, keep it secret. You can. It's really good against Window. Like it helps too for like you summon a Pike, attack over Window with the lance help, stuff like that. So and like people don't suspect it, so you just like damage stuff lance them, and it's really confusing and it gives you pluses. A Lower Darkness for whenever you get your controller. If you see a Lower Darkness, you're almost guaranteed to see a controller. If you see a controller, you're not always guaranteed to see a lore, but controller is a level 3 tuner, and it's 14, so it's a good mid-range attacker and stuff, so like you don't have to worry about that. So this is just to help like go through your deck. And then I'm in deck 3 MSTs. Vanity's Emptiness was really popular at the Circuit Series, so I thought it'd be popular at the event also, and it was. Being able to reveal Megalo discard 2 and then MST their Vanities when they activate is really crucial. That way I clear the board more with my Megalo discards. And like they wasted their Vanities, which is why that's really good. I'm like this just hits all the back row stuff, so I like that other 3 MST man. And then I play a Warning. I don't like Bottomless or TT. Bottomless and TT they just get Alpha Nova'd, and then against Burning Abyss and Shaddolls, it doesn't do much. Against Burning Abyss, it hits one guy, and Bottomless does, and then TT gives them all their effects, so there's no point. Against Shaddolls, TT gives them all their effects, and you can't Bottomless Window, so I think it's not even good enough that we played. Double Breakthrough Skill. The getting effects is really key, and especially since you can banish from the graveyard to negate effects. You can banish from the graveyard to negate a window on board and then just win the game, or you can do it from like an Excitonite or a Dweller or something like that. It just really helps. That's why I like 2. And then 3 Sphere, because it's a bit Sphere you're playing Mermail, so you need 3. To the extra deck, we have my 4 tokens, Prince Medina, Alexia, Kwar, and Maxor. They worked out really well. He kept popping back roads, so I would always pop monsters. I try to keep the theme going like that, but it doesn't always work. For my synchros, I played Goyo Guardian, Black Rose, and Leo. Leo was probably the most valuable card in my entire extra deck this weekend. It just wins against everything. Shaddolls, they're only out as a construct, in which case if I have a breakthrough skill, I can still defend against it. Satellite are only out as an Excitonite, in which case they're playing Satellars. They're going to have more advantage than I do, so Leo is fine. And then Burning Abyss, they have Wing Blast, but as long as I don't go to main phase 2 with the Leo on board, you just need to play around Wing Blast at all times, and Lances help protect it too. At Goyo Guardian, I attacked over a Construct with a combination of Lance and Breakthrough Skill, and then I took the Construct, and then I just won. And then Black Rose Dragon, I never used it, but like it's a Black Rose Dragon. If you can resolve one, it's really good. For rank 3s, I play a Levier, I play Alucard, Mermail, Abyss Trite, and I'm equipped Engineer. The only card I went into all weekend was none of these. Wouldn't take any of them out though because the option of having it in the extra deck is really important. So Levier, obviously, you can like bring back a Pike that you banish your title off Levier. This is really good if like you have no other play and you search that controller for Undyne. You can just summon the controller, and if your Undyne lived, and the next season 2 Alucard, it's just getting you more pluses off the Undyne. Trites for Bahamut Shark, obviously, and then equipped Engineer is help defend against OTKs. But I didn't play against any OTK decks, so. Rank 4 is Bahamut Shark, Excitonite, Mermail Abyss Dweller, Abyss Dweller, Arc, and then the Goose Terminal. The only card I went to out of these 5 was a Dweller because my opponent had 2 Dantes in defense, and the turn before I just summoned a Pike and did nothing with it. Like I didn't attack or anything, and he thought it was really awkward. And then he just drew and passed. I'm like, okay, cool. Then I go summon Pike again, discard gun, summon lead, and I just did this whole huge wombo combo, and got like a Gaius out and some like a Megal and stuff. And since I am playing Mermail, I was giving all my guys an extra 500, so I was able to attack over both Dantes, negating their engrave effects, and then just blowing them out. And this is for the controllers, and it helps to like for lane teams and some stuff too, like this, and mostly controller though, and recycling extra deck cards. Obviously, steal some stuff. I didn't play Castel because I have Castel. I just didn't think it was that great. I liked Arc more because it is a water. So if I do touch Dragoons, because I only play 4 level 4s, and 1 being Dragoons, 3 being Pike, I'm most likely to have a Dragoons, and I can trigger Dragoons with that. So that's why I like that a lot. Except Knight, obvious advantage, and the Bahamut Shark is just good for wombo combo wall up. And then for rank 7s, I played Mermail, Biscayos, number 11, Big Eye, and then like Phantom Beast Dracosac. I never made. Oh yeah, I Big Eye to contract once, and then that's the only time I played Big Eye. I made Gaios more times than I could count. Gaios plus a Leo is just unbeatable. Like, you really can't beat it, especially if you have a Lance. Because any effect that's going to destroy every card on the field, Gaios can negate for the most part, like a Next Titanite or something like that. And then level 5 and higher can't attack, so Construct cannot attack while Gaios is on board. Well, neither can Leo, but like, I can, on their turn, detach, negating all effects, and then on my turn, detach again, and then attack with Leo and Gaios for 59, which is, if they haven't already been attacked, that duel, that should almost kill them, if they haven't, like, Soul Charge or something. And then Dracosac, just, especially some token top some cards. Game 2 against Chris, I made a Gaios Dracosac play, and he opened Shaddoll Fusion, and he still cannot beat me. So, like, even though he's playing Shadolls, and he could Shaddoll Fusion from the deck, these two cannot even be beat by that, so. And that's the extra deck. Down to the side. Nothing in the entire deck I'd change. I'm playing the exact same build for the Circuit Series because it was literally perfect. Like, there's so many good cards. A Grand Mole. I cited it against all 3 of my Shaddoll matchups. Oh yeah, sorry. I didn't even mention my matchups. I played 2 Satellars, 3 Shadolls, 4 Burning Abyss. So, yeah. The Grand Mole helps a lot against Winda. Just, like, balance it, obviously. So, I saw it a lot. It's really, really good. DD Crows. DD Crow, if they like discard a Burning Abyss for a Wing Blast, you can DD Crow the Burning Abyss and it won't activate. Similar to Mermails, you can also DD Crow Shaddoll Fusion in the Shaddoll matchup and then attack over their Window or Construct, and then they don't get their add back. And then against the Tellarknights, you hit a Neb, and then it makes their deck have to go back to turn 1 again, essentially. So that's why that's really good. Also, it helps against like Rogue Spellbooks and Mermail. Flying C, so good. Against Burning Abyss, it's a non-Burning Abyss monster, so you special summon to the side of the field, and then they can't summon. So unless they want to set their guys, in which case I don't care because I attack into the set guide first, and then if it's like a Graph or Seer, they summon out another guy, it's just gonna die anyway. So, and if it's a Storm, they get it to where I got add, but like I don't care, they still can't Xyz. And then main phase 2, I Xyz into a defense monster or Synchro into a defense guy, so they can't Suicide Flying C. And then against the Tellarknights, they also lose to this card. And then Nobleman across out. People don't like this for some reason, because everyone's like, oh, they're just gonna Shadow Games you, and then your Nox gonna miss. I'm like, okay, then play around it. Don't be a bad person. Because my round 9, I was playing against this guy Eric. He's playing Shadolls, and he goes set a monster, set 3 pass. And I opened up Nobleman. I'm just like, I'm not gonna Nobleman here. He most likely has Shadow Game set. I'm just gonna play through it a little bit. I MST'd a random MST. I random MST'd him. I hit a breakthrough skill, and then I summoned Undyne, sent a Marksman, hit a Shadow Games, he changed it, sent a Squamata, then set a Falco, set the monster, and then didn't do anything else, and then passed, and I passed, and he acted a second Sinister Shadow Game on his turn, and then so he exhausted 2 Sinister Shadow Games, and then he went into he Shaddoll Fusion into a Winda, and then set another guy, and then passed back to me, so I just knocked his set guy. It was a Falco. I hit 2 more Falcos out of his deck. Or I hit a Falco out of his deck, and then hit that one, because one of them was engraved still. And then I just summoned Grand Mole, bounced the Winda, and then he had no more cards. So you just need to play around Shadow Games when you have knock. That's all that is. 2 Shadow Mirrors. It's so good against the Burning Abyss and Shaddoll matchup. You need to be careful with Artifact More Attack because it can pop it because it's not a Dark Monster, so you need to make sure you have Breakthrough Skill up. But against Burning Abyss, they just lose. So, it's really, really good against Burning Abyss. Then 2 light mirrors for the Satella Knight matchup. They don't have really any outs outside of MST, so or Nova, but like you just need to play around Nova with when you have it. 2 chain disappearances. This card is so good against the Shaddoll matchup. It was or not Shaddoll matchup, but the Burning Abyss matchup. I think it was around 6 or 7. Playing against Burning Abyss, and the guy goes, special summon from my hand. This random Burning Abyss monster was under 1,000, and I had a Shadow Mirror up, and I had enough on board to kill him next turn. So I just chain disappearance there because like I could kill him even if I attacked over his guy, but I didn't want to risk him having a Ryza or a Caius because then I wouldn't be able to kill him. So I just chain disappearance there, and he's like, "Oh, we got it," and then he revealed to me he had a Majesty's Fiend in hand, in which case I would have just lost. So it was really funny. But yeah, this is really good against the Burning Abyss matchup because you hit everything in their deck, including Dante, except for the graphs because it's 16. So like you want to hit. I was aiming for Tour Guides and Skarns with this, but it didn't always stick. And then 2 Dirges. I decided this in if I'm going first against Burning Abyss because if I'm going second against Burning Abyss, they most likely have a Dante already on board. So like it's gonna be subpar. So I only did it when I was going first. And then against Satella Knights, it's an auto win. Game 3 against Satella Knights, I opened up double Dirge and I just go set them and pass. With Smikes and the Mermail guys, and I flip the Dirge, he has MST, so I flip with a second Dirge, and he just scoops right there, because he can't do anything. He already lost 1 MST, and like the likelihood of seeing another one before I kill him is very low, so that was the deck. If you guys see me at the Circuit Series in Indianapolis, I will be more than happy to hang out with you guys and talk some cards. So people have been messaging me on Facebook asking me for Mermail advice. I was the only Mermail that top 8'd. There were, I think, 3 or 4 Shaddolls, 2 Satella Knights, and then 3 or 4 Burning Abyss. I can't, like, that's obviously more than 8, but the numbers vary. I can't remember exactly how many, so. Yeah, that's Mermail. I love it a lot. I'm going to be playing it until it gets hit again, so. That's my ideas. So there you go. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Hopefully you guys subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos.